Monomial, polynomial, what? It can become confusing, and when you're trying to figure out the difference between a monomial and a polynomial. So first, let's think about what a monomial is. A monomial is a single term. 3x is a monomial. 3x squared could be a monomial. 6xy could be a monomial. 4x squared y squared could be a monomial. 13x y z could be a monomial. Any of these could be monomials. Mono means one. So notice that in each of these examples we have one term. That's a monomial. Here's an example of a polynomial. In a polynomial, notice that there are three terms. Poly means multiple, multiple terms, more than one. So here's an example of a polynomial. Here's another example of a polynomial. Again, it has three distinct terms. How do I multiply them? Well, that's a great question. In this video, we're going to look at how to multiply a monomial with a polynomial. Let's start with how you can multiply two monomials. 3x squared y times 4xy. Well, we can break this down and multiply each part. First, we can multiply the coefficients. 3 times 4 gives me 12. Next, we can multiply the x's. X squared plus x. When we multiply variables with exponents, we add them. So we end up with x to the third, or x cubed, and y times y is y squared. Here's my final answer. Let's look at another one. 2x cubed y cubed times negative 8x squared y. Again, start with the coefficients first. 2 times a negative 8 equals a negative 16. X cubed times x squared, we add the exponents, we have x to the fifth, and we have y cubed times y, which is y to the fourth. Here's our final answer. How could we possibly multiply this? Well, notice that we have a monomial and that we have a polynomial. Also, you can see that we have parentheses. The distributive property is coming back. Now, we take the term outside the parentheses and multiply it by both, actually by all of the terms inside the parentheses. 2x squared y times 3x squared. 2 times 3 is 6. X squared times x squared is x to the fourth. And we don't have anything to multiply the y by, so we bring that down. Plus 2 times 4. Notice that we've now moved to the next value, the next term. 2 times 4 is 8. X squared times x is x cubed. Again, we bring down the y. And lastly, we have this term times the third term. Don't forget this negative. 2 times a negative 6 is a negative 12. And we don't have anything to multiply this part of the term by, so we bring that down. Here's our answer. Our work is now complete.